Mike Greenlee, Cal State Fullerton Sports Information Director, here with Mark Kotsay of the Chicago White Sox. It's got to be enjoyable coming back to Southern California. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's always a pleasure to be back in the Angel Stadium and a place where I feel like I can almost say it's home.
Let's get into this. As a young boy, kids often dream. Did your dreams include such a storybook career you had at Cal State Fullerton, and then a 14-year major league career plus, whatever you got coming up in the next few years?
Not really. I mean, obviously, as a young child, you grow up and you have aspirations of playing baseball. But, I played multiple sports. I played football, basketball, football being my first love. So baseball fell into my lap probably my senior year in high school when I realized the collegiate level of football was a little bit beyond my spectrum as far as size and speed and stuff. So baseball ended up being great. Obviously I didn't start out as good as I wanted to at Fullerton my freshman year. Didn't make the starting lineup, was in the bullpen, and worked real hard at getting myself onto the starting team, and from that point forward, things kind of took care of themselves.
I know you're a few years removed, but from your perspective, what is the biggest difference between the college game and the big league game?
I think just the speed. Obviously, the speed of the game. Even in our minor league system, guys will make it to the major leagues, and first thing they'll say is, "Wow, it's a little bit faster." And obviously strength from a strength standpoint, and swinging a wood bat, and as opposed to an aluminum bat, makes a big difference.
Your days at Cal State Fullerton, were they beneficial to you here in the big leagues?
Oh, definitely. Augie Garrido was a phenomenal head coach. George Horton was a great assistant head coach. Rick Vanderhook was an outstanding teacher of the game. They taught me the fundamentals of the game, which led me to a fast track once I got to the minor leagues to accelerated path into the big leagues.
And could you talk about your fondest memories at Cal State Fullerton as a Titan?
I think my greatest memory obviously is winning a national championship in 1995 with the group of guys that we had there. Some of my teammates, D.C. Olson, Mike Lamb, Teddy Silva, one for the memory bank, Jared Wright. So, it's just we had a good group of guys and we gelled together. Augie was a great leader of that team, and D.C. Olson being the captain really kind of put things in perspective and led us in the right direction.
As a professional, what's been your fondest moments?
As a professional, I'd say making the postseason with the Oakland A's in 2006 for my first postseason appearance. That would be after 9 years of playing in the major leagues. Getting an opportunity to hit an inside the park home run in Minnesota was probably the biggest highlight of my career.
When was the last time you were starstruck?
I really haven't been starstruck. I enjoy being around everybody. It's not just about who appeals to you from a perspective of glamour or ritz, but more of just, I think, starstruck in the sense of going to a military hospital and being around the troops that go out and serve our country and provide us our freedom.
Now this goes back a little bit. You were a wide-eyed, rookie, not a rookie, but you were a year in 1998, and you got to see firsthand one of the greatest things that happened in baseball, the McGuire and Sosa home run race. Can you talk about that a little bit, just, being so young and you're...
Entering the game, I got an opportunity to play on a veteran team in the Florida Marlins organization. In 1997, they won the World Series, and I got a part of that team for 16 days with Gary Sheffield, Bob Bonilla, some older guys, Jim Eisenreich, John Canzalosi. So, from that standpoint, watching Sammy and Mark go through the home run derby per se and chase the elusive number, it was great. It was a great experience and a great time for the game. I think it really, after the strike in '94, it kind of helped get people back involved in watching baseball. Sorry.
Who's been your biggest nemesis on the mound?
Biggest nemesis on the mound, obviously Mariano Rivera. When I have to face him, I haven't had many at-bats, but I've never had any luck. So, tough pitcher.
Thank you, Mark Kotsay, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks for having me, man.